All right, we are going to be using some puppet tooling things today. So the idea is to create a very simple character. So we're going to create a simple character today, and we're just going to use these as templates for just a simple character we want to create. So you can choose any basic set of shapes and just create something simple. So we just pick anyone, or even just come up with our own thing. So if you look at the characters, very simple shapes, sausage-like heads, and such. So we just start with the head. So I'm using Illustrator to just put the character together first, and we're just going to use a rounded rectangle tool just to get a few parts. So I'm going to set my radius to about 50. All right, so we got that. So let's get this thing out of the way. So that will be one part. We will create another part, perhaps something more, something kind of. Oh, you're new. Hi. Don't worry. We're just recording class at the same time. So I'm just putting together a simple little character for this particular one. This time I'm going to give my character a neck, just so I have more things to work with. Because it's all like that. Because it's like this. That's going to be one hand. This is going to be another hand. Look, blood love. It does. Why don't you check? Well, what I'm doing first of all is just putting them together because Illustrator actually separates every single shape in a different layer. So I'm just putting them together to see how it would look as one thing, and then afterwards I'm gonna separate them so that I can just recompile them in After Effects again. So that's gonna be that's like a hip, and I'm gonna also have some legs, which are practically going to be these. So we can have something that's there. You can see them like this. Yeah. So we'll just start doing a little bit of coloring first. Let's do some colors. Right, I'm just gonna make a. This is gonna be like dark colors. Ring of fire. Ring of fire. And like a dark blue. And then maybe here will be some sort of a. Basically. except this leg is gonna be slightly different because we're gonna give it a shadow.
Like a piece of it is shadow?
Make that slightly darker by clicking that. And all we just need to do is this. I'm selecting both of them and I'm just going to create a mask with it. So I get my making mask. And I got that. And one thing for me though, personally, I don't like seeing outlines so much. So let me just put the we need more black people out there, so I'm gonna make a black person.
That's not black.
Fine.
No, this is black.
Give me this. Same thing for the neck. We can do the same thing with the neck. We'll probably give this a shadow as well. Or just make the neck a little darker. Simple. Just slightly darker. And
Sunburn.
for here,
Ah,
we give the hand some green, right?
sun.
So let's say the hand's gonna be like this and he's wearing long sleeves. Why not?
It's easier.
So, first things first, let's put some skin on that. So I'm just putting this together with this. And I'm gonna right click and choose make clipping mask. But we want this thing to be the same color as this thing. So we got that. And rather than do it twice, just duplicate it. You can hold Alt and just drag it out. I'm just gonna remove all the outlines so we get something much simpler. Same thing for all these little things here. Just remove the outlines, click on the outlines, and we have something looking more like this. And we just move this.
Behind.
This one will be behind. Oh wait, oops. Group them. You get something like that. Right? So I'm just gonna put the parts separate. So one hand, maybe this hand might get a little shadow thing here, just to get a little. So if you see here, you have a little shadow there, right? So we'll put a little shadow here as well. So I'm gonna create a simple little shadow, like so. Make clipping mask, and this blue thing is gonna be this color only. Double click on that, slightly darker. And so we have like a character. We can just give them some hair, right? Just to have a little bit of something. Something simple. There we go. And now for some hair. Black. There we go. So this will be your character. So I'm gonna separate the parts. I'm gonna separate the head. That's one thing. The neck is gonna be separate. Each hand is going to be separate. One hand here. Basically. So that's one hand, one left. Here and here. So it's kind of like when you were using
Torso.
open tools.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we create different parts. So this torso is gonna be that thing. So that's one. And these two legs. One, I'm grouping them. Control G to group the part. So this is now one. That's a neck. So probably it's easier if I just line it up just like this. So I know exactly what I'm doing and getting that shape there, shape here, move these here. Right, maybe we want the legs to be a little longer.
You gotta make them separate.
Yep.
So each leg can move independently.
And let's just check the size of our document here. Right now it's at a really, 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 really small size. So I'm going to scale everything up to like bigger.
Control S.
Control S to save. Yes, we should always save. Always. But just to make it slightly bigger, I'm just going to make everything bigger. Yeah. And we just fix the artboard size. Now what I'm going to be doing instead, we have an artboard here which usually tells you the size or what you're going to be viewing in the document. So what I'm going to do is create an artboard for each of these parts. So simply clicking on the group of parts, you can actually add a new artboard here and there and there and there and there, right?
That artboard is so small for this thing.
Yeah, it's because it just puts everything together so close. So I'm just going to tweak these artboards because they need some tweaking. Just snap it there, snap that there, and snap this here. Same thing for this one. Just pull them in like so. It's just creating the character part.
That's too far. The
Oh
artboard.
yes, 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 yes. There we are. This could probably come down a little bit more, like so. This now, here, and all you're really doing is just putting the things together. Right, so that's everything. What I'll probably do is just give this character a little thing on the shirt, so it's not as bland.
Lightning bolt.
A lightning bolt. Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to separate this lightning bolt, and I'll tell you why later. Because while he's walking, maybe we want to look like his chest is moving from left to right. So we can actually animate that lightning bolt on the chest. Alright, so now that we're done with that part, I don't need this no more. I'm just gonna quickly rename my artboards. That way when I'm exporting them, they come out exactly as what they're supposed to be. Head, neck,
Tail.
tail. I call this arm 1,
Left arm. L arm.
arm
R
2,
R arm.
bolt,
Simple.
leg
R
1,
leg. L leg.
leg 2. Alright, now the cool thing about setting this up as an artboard is that I can go File, choose Export, and what I can do is actually, depending on what you export as, I'm going to use PNG, right? So I'm just going to put this somewhere that we've used before. Um, oof. There we go, week. So this is week 3. We're in week 3. We're covering good ground actually.
With 2 students.
And then once it's a PNG format, you can choose use artboards and just say okay and save. What it's going to do, based on what you have, I'm choosing medium. I could use screen resolution, but that is also fine. I use medium. Make sure the color is transparent, press OK. And what it does, if I go to that folder, what you recognize is that it actually breaks them up into different parts. Just because I named the pieces, they have the names associated with it. So let us get into it. So we're gonna open up After Effects now. It's probably going to crash on me, but that's fine. That's what happens when you have the old version. So whatever version of After Effects you have, you can always do the same. Hmm? Illustrator. So I'm gonna stop this video right here because it's just the character creation part. And then when we get to the next video now is where we're actually going to be rigging up the character and stuff and animating afterwards. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.